What you're seeing behind me is a price chart going back 20 years, starting from 2005 till now, 2025. We'll go over the pricing and how it impacted the market. Alongside, we'll talk about the inventory and how it went up and down with the rates going up and down. And this video is for buyers and sellers that are currently debating if right now is the right time for them to make their move. Hopefully, by the end of this video, you'll have enough clarity, and I'll also be covering a very important question that I get asked almost on a daily basis, that when will the markets recover? We all know that we've been in a slump of a market for about 2 years now, and the pricing doesn't seem to be recovering anytime soon. So towards the end, I will go over some factual figures that will allow you to understand if you are a seller, how long you should hold on to your investment or your home before you can actually get the price that you want. Now, without further delay, let's get right into it. I will be showcasing you the pricing that was around in 2005. Let's get into this and let me know if you have any other requests that you want me to cover on this channel. It's all about educating you so you can make your decision before you make a move that is probably going to be one of the biggest investments of your life as well. By the way, my name is Raj. I'm a licensed realtor here in BC. I've been licensed for almost 8 years now, having sold over $300 million worth of real estate in the last 5 years alone. I am speaking from experience, boots on the ground, not making this shit up. It's coming from a point of view where I see the buyers and sellers struggling in this market and not getting the information that they really want before they make a decision. All right, so the graph you're looking at right here is basically showcasing you pricing that was around for all property types in Greater Vancouver area. Now you're looking at the sale price starting right here. January 2005, average price was $357. Coming back to what's happening today, it's $1.1 million. But what you want to really focus on is take a look at what happened over here during 2008, 2009. There was a big dip, and of course, we all know why. Over here, the prices went down to 438 compared to 357. So even during the dip, the prices were still higher than from what it was 5 years ago or 4 years ago. Now, if you look at this journey over here, this graph is trending upwards, but obviously there's a lot of dips over here. For buyers, you want to buy basically when everybody is selling, and for sellers, you want to sell when everyone's buying. So what do I mean by that? Let's uncover that. We will take a look at the inventory as well throughout these years. So since we're using 2005 to 2010 as an example, we'll take a look at what happened with prices and then what happened with inventory as we go past 2010. Now, like you can see in 2005, January of 2005, you're looking at $357,000 as an average property price. If we were to take a look at, let's just say, detached homes overall, this is where we are sitting at 500K in January 2005, 2008, 760, and then 2008 again, February 992. Canadian market wasn't really affected by what happened in the US during these years because of how the economy was trending at that time. But that doesn't mean that it didn't affect us later down the road. As you can see over here, in December of 2008, prices went down compared to January, February of 2008 by almost 100K, even more than that. But the market started to recover in 2010, 2012, prices were going up. And look at this right here. March 2010, you're looking at average detached price in Vancouver for 1.190. And the same price in February 2011 is 1.459. So what does this tell you? This tells you that we've got to look at the inventory during these years over here, what really happened and what changed the prices overnight. And then we'll talk about what's happening right now and if right now is the right time to buy or right time to sell based on your situation. Okay, so remember this right here before the prices went up. We are looking at May 2010, 996 average price for a detached home in Vancouver compared to 1.459 in just a matter of 1 year. Not even a couple months, the prices went up by 500K. So what happened here? Now, if you look at the inventory levels during the same time for same detached property type, you will realize that the inventory was at an all-time low during this period. And as homes started selling at higher price, a lot of people put their homes on the market. It's almost double. So in December 2009, 704 homes on the market, and in June 2010 compared to December 2009, just in 6 months, that's when the markets changed. You're looking at this happen, and then the prices went down again. This is where the peak happened. So inventory went down, less homes, a lot of buyers. That's when the prices jumped. So remember December 2010. Now we go back to the sale price of December 2010. This is what you're looking at, just what we looked at before, right before the hike in the market. So what this means, guys, is a simple supply and demand, not rocket science. When there's a lot of demand for a certain product type, there's obviously people that outbid each other, and then where there's more supply and less demand, that's when the prices stabilize. That's kind of what's happening in the market today. So we'll come back to what happened in the last couple of years over here when the market went to peak. And if you see the trend over here, you guys, every 10 years, look at what's happening to the price. January 2005, average price 500K, will go 2015, average price 1.275, more than double. Then we'll go to 2025, even with all the waves that we have seen, 2.295 compared to 2015. So even with the markets going up and down, and this is, by the way, when the markets really jumped up and set up a new standard for pricing, which is what we are seeing right now in the market. So the current pricing is actually lower than the peak pricing in April 2016, as you can see right here. And this graph is real-time data from Greater Vancouver Stats Center, and I'm sharing this with you to give you some more insider knowledge about really what you should be doing if you're in the position to buy right now or if you're thinking about selling. Now we'll take a look at sales as well, not just sale price. As you can see, the market's been slow for the last, I would say, 2 years, and this is where things really were heated up in 2021, 390 sales in March 2021. And if you take a look at the same numbers here, less than half of that. Okay, so that should tell you something, that a lot of people are hesitant right now, especially buyers that are contemplating pricing to go down further. I personally don't think there's going to be a further decline. Yeah, maybe another 1 or 2%, but we are more in a recovery phase now. So before the end of 2026, pricing will probably stay the same, but as you enter in 2027, 2028 and beyond, there are very high chances of pricing going up. In fact, I found some articles that I wanted to share with you guys. The first one being something by Global News. It says that pricing will drop by 3.5% by next year, and yes, it did happen. But take a look at this over here when they are doing a forecast for what's likely to happen in 2026, as you can see right over here. While the resale market is likely to see a 7.9% rebound in 2026 with 500,000 homes resold, it will still be below the pre-pandemic level. So yeah, the pricing during pandemic went out the roof, and the biggest reason for that, in my opinion, is the government was giving away free money, 1%, 1.5%. A lot of people over leveraged themselves, their properties that they currently own that had equities. They pulled out the money to buy more real estate, and that's really what happened. There was a promise made that the rates won't go up as fast as they did, but that's how the government makes money. Now, I don't want to get into politics, just want to give you education about what you should be doing if you are in the market today and thinking about buying. My personal opinion, go ahead and start shopping, because you probably won't get these prices again once this window passes. It's one of those times in our markets where prices are at pre-pandemic levels, 5-year-old pricing, and the history that you've seen of the 20-year graph, the graph is only going up overall. If you look at the bigger picture, eventually, yes, pricing will go up, but as of right now, there's a lot of good deals in the market, and there will be new deals coming to the market because of the reason that we just discussed. A lot of people that purchased their homes during 2020, 2021, during the peak, they also locked down mortgages at 1.5%. But today, those homes are renewing. There's a lot of homes, around 60% mortgages that were provided to people back in 2020, 2021 are renewing now between 2025 and end of 2026. A lot of those people, think about it, a 500,000 mortgage at 1% was probably around $2,000, $2,200. Now that same mortgage at 4% is going to be above $3,000. So where does this extra money come from? A lot of people are not in a position that are on fixed incomes to pay more than what they are used to. So what options do they have to either sell or rent it out? And rental market's shit as well. So right now, what I'm saying in a nutshell, there's a lot of good opportunities in the market if you are looking to buy. If you're thinking about selling, if you can wait, just wait it out, because prices will more likely go up in the next 2 to 3 years. But here's the thing. Now, if you're selling to buy something, think of it like this. If you get 100K more for waiting 3 years, whatever you also buy will probably have gone up in value as well. Now, what you have to figure out, what you have to look at is the product type that you're looking to sell and then you're looking to buy. There's a lot of inventory for condos right now. So if you're a downsizer, definitely wait it out if you can till the prices go up for overall property types, because you're sitting on a higher ticket item. So if you can get 100K from appreciation, and if you wait 3 years for that to happen, whatever you buy also appreciates at the same rate, but it will probably go up by 30, 40, 50K. You'll still be walking away with extra $50,000 for waiting around. Now, if you're on the opposite side of the spectrum, if you are somebody that owns a condo, wants to buy a townhouse or a detached property, and you're hoping that your condo is worth 50K more in the next 3 years, also think about what you want to buy in the next 3 years. How much will that appreciate? Because that is a higher price point. If you want, I can show you proof that this is about to happen. This is something published by the BC Real Estate Association, and they're saying that the fourth quarter of the housing forecast, a strong finish, it sets up a brighter tone for 2026 housing market. And this is something you should really consider if you are in the market right now. You want to take a look at what's selling right now. There's certain pockets, certain neighborhoods that are still holding its value, but there's certain pockets with a lot of inventory where you can find a good deal. If you are someone that's looking to buy or sell in this market and want a free evaluation on what you can get for selling, or a strategy for what you can buy for, feel free to reach out to me. My information is in the description below. I will add a link to my calendar so you can book a free consultation call. More than happy to jump on a call to help you guys out. Hopefully this gave you some insight about what happened in the last 20 years. And if there's any other topics you'd like me to cover, feel free to drop it in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe. It helps me reach out more people just like yourselves that are in this decision-making phase and want help to decide what they should be doing. Taking off for now. See you in the next video.